How was it that I made it? There we go.
All is darkness.
Yep, we don't have a map.
Mm-hmm.
You guys should have a map.
All we see is darkness.
How is it that all you guys see is darkness?
Because we don't have a map.
Or we just don't have light sources on our tokens.
There we go.
How do you see?
Yep.
Okay.
There we go.
That's weird. Okay. That was weird, but whatever. So. No, we need. This is going to be horribly drawn.
So Lee, what's your damage per hit?
Well, depends on what modifiers are going at the moment, but base it's 1d8 plus 6, and then, or wait, hang on, plus 8 looks like, and then I can get it up to 2d6 plus 8 if I turn on gravity bow.
Nice.
Okay, so you guys should all be looking at a symbol now.
Yes.
And I actually can do that 3 times a round now. 3 attacks a round.
Oh.
Oh shoot! So this is the symbol that was in the book. Because around it, it glows it has kind of a yellow halo. So.
Okay, that looks evil, or at least arcane.
And I'll work on actually getting that uploaded to the journal later this week.
All right. Okay, so that may be relevant later, but for now we'll just keep an eye out for it, I guess, if we see it. And anybody else need anything from the keep before we go?
I stash my gold and stuff in my room. Don't want to be carrying over 2,000 pounds worth of gold around with me.
Agreed.
Yeah. You have 2,000 pounds worth of gold. Can I have some?
That's a lot of gold.
No. Nope. It's because of my, or it's not 2,000 pounds, but over 2,000 gold. That's what, like 100 pounds or something like that.
Okay, wait, you have 2,000 gold on you and you were looking at a ring of sustenance?
That's 2,500.
I'm 400 gold short for buying it.
Let me see how much cash I have. I could, if we decided to go to town, I could easily spot you.
I don't think it's a huge enough deal right now.
Okay.
I'm not. I don't have the abilities that really use up or cause me to take burn anyway.
Well, if we did go to town, I would get a wand, you would get your ring. Is there anything else that anybody really could use? I mean, it might be worth taking a couple weeks to go to town.
I don't mind going to town, but I'm just going to save my cash for now.
Unless there's some reason why we should be in a hurry. I look at the lich, and I look at the keeper.
Bob.
They don't really seem concerned about time.
Well, that could be a symptom of their condition, honestly. So,
of the fact that they seem as old as time itself.
yeah, exactly. But nonetheless, yeah, we're probably not in a huge hurry. If we want to take a couple weeks and go to town for stuff, I'm not averse to it. I just didn't want to do it for one thing. Jaworski and Nissel, is there anything you guys want in town?
I'm trying to think of what scrolls and stuff we might need.
Scrolls would be good, and just in general. Especially some of the more specialized ones, like, cure blindness and stuff like that you wouldn't normally memorize. Cure disease, that sort of thing.
And actually, if we get some of those scrolls, Nissel, you should save up for a spell storing ring or two.
What about you, Jaworski? Do you have enough for a ring of sustenance?
No, I'm saving up for armor.
Armor? What the hell do you need armor for?
Because I am trying to be a tank here. And it's incredibly expensive to buy just regular non-magical armor.
Well, if you're buying like plate mail, sure.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to buy.
He wants to buy plate mail because of the new advanced armor training.
Mm. Yeah, I don't blame him.
He'll get an art. In fact, you want adamantine plate mail is what you want.
Well, you should. That only costs the normal plate bill only costs like $1,500. You should have enough for that.
No,
Really?
I have 645 gold.
What have you already spent your gold on?
Hit points.
Oh, that explains it. Oh, speaking of which, I need to roll for mine. Is it just a regular hit die roll, or any bonuses, or?
Nope, just your normal hit die.
So if we had a few days or weeks to train, however long it takes to train up hit points, that would be nice too.
That's what I'm going to do. I'd also like to do that. What are the costs on it again? Does anybody remember?
It's based on your level. Let me look it up real fast.
Thank you. Can we do that on our way to town, Tyler?
I don't see why not. In the evenings and whatnot, you should have time to work on your physique.
Okay.
That and the act of walking alone.
Mm-hmm. Because I'd definitely like to work on my hit points as well.
Takes 3 days and time spent at a martial academy, monk monastery, or with some kind of master of combat.
Okay, so
Who's it?
Wow, so no.
Ixnay on the travel, yeah.
At least one level higher than you.
Okay, so this is something we'd have to do in town. So 3 days per hit point, I would need 4 days or 12 days.
I will tell you, you can do this at the keep now too.
Oh, good to know. All right.
Bob.
3 days per hit point.
Oh yeah, Bob, we could probably teach you.
Bob, given the size of the mace he carries.
I'm going to need 3 weeks.
Well, I mean, we might as well do it now while we have the money and it's cheap, and
How much is it?
We're not in a hurry, so let's just do this now.
Yeah, what is the price of it?
Yeah, what is the price?
10 times your level times the number of days.
Okay.
So 120 per.
All right, so for third level, I need 3 days, and that's 10 per level. Let's see, 30 per day times 3 days, 90 gold. All right.
Oh, 90 gold, yeah.
So that's that one.
We're 4th level.
Well, no, I was doing it for third level because I had less than max for third level as well. Okay, but now for fourth level, it's going to cost 40 gold per day times 9 days is 360 gold for me anyway. but it'd be 40 gold per day for each of you, times 3 for each hit point that you need for 4th level.
So,
Wow, Lee, you have a 12-second delay on your stream.
I don't know how to fix that. I don't know how to change that either.
Are you using OBS?
No, I'm using XSplit Broadcaster.
Can't help you with XSplit. I didn't pay for that.
I didn't either. It came with my motherboard.
And they're not charging you?
Well, they give me a year's free subscription to Twitch, or to XSplit,
Oh,
basically,
okay.
with the motherboard. So
can somebody loan me 200 gold?
Okay, how much did you say
I'll
per
loan you
level-
200.
per thing it was, Lee?
okay, so are these all 4th level hit points?
Yeah.
Okay, so it'd be 40 gold, 120 gold per hit point.
Oh, okay.
Who am I loaning the 200 gold to?
To Jadorsky, Dave.
Yep. It's worth it just to get to at max.
Wow, is that you, Tyler?
Does that mean what?
Crackling?
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
Yes, I was opening my crackers.
quite loud. Interesting.
All right. Now I've only got 5 gold pieces towards my full plate.
5 old gold. All right. Awesome.
Well, it usually takes a long time to get full plate.
Yeah, no question. Okay, but at
But,
least I have max hit points now, so that makes me happier,
Yeah, me too.
considering how
How
fast we
much
go
HP?
through them in this campaign. Yeah.
How much HP do you have, Jaworski?
52.
Aha! I got 53.
Jeez, I've got 30.
37.
Wow, I actually have the lowest hit points in the party. That's scary. Well, Dan probably has lower, but still, that's pretty scary.
Well, I've got a
I have
20 constitution.
523,000.
Yeah, you're the GM. You have been.
Yeah.
Difference is
when you
I have no con bonus, so
Yep.
couldn't afford it.
Oh, correction, I have 40 now.
Not with my wisdom. Besides, I'm not supposed to be on the front lines getting hit anyway.
Nope.
My base attack now is D10 plus 16. Damage.
Damn, that's good.
Level 4 is weapon specialization, so.
Okay, well, with the hit points, I can't afford the wand anymore, so no reason for me to go to town. Unless someone wants to loan me about 320 gold.
How about selling your adamantite?
What adamantite?
Okay, how about your previous bow?
Oh, it's
Ooh.
true. I never thought of that. It was a composite longbow with a 2 strength bonus.
That's 500. No, 300.
I've got an adamantine bardiche I could sell.
No, it's more than that.
Oh, was it adamantine?
No, it's
Yeah.
just a regular longbow or composite longbow.
Well, the composite longbow is 100 gold plus 100 per.
Yeah, okay. I didn't realize. I thought it was more than 100. But okay, that's fine. So yeah, that's 300. Assuming I can get full price, which I probably can't. What kind of price can I get? Like 50%,
Yeah.
75%?
I'm selling my adamantine bardiche.
Well, so we are going to town then.
Well, I'm trying to figure out
Which-
if I can, if it's worth it for me.
Well, it depends what town you're going to.
Somewhere big enough to have somebody who can make some scrolls and wands for us.
And
Um,
those are
First level scroll, right?
That again, you're looking for. You said first level scrolls and wands.
Pretty much, yeah. Maybe second level scrolls for Nissel.
Well, really, either of the two towns you know for sure.
Call from Diamond Care.
Hey guys, give me a second. I have to take this.
Call from Diamond Care.
So, Jaworski, let me look up how much gold you get for your weapon. What kind of weapon was it?
Adamantium, it's 3013 retail.
Oh, okay.
If you want to go all the way back to Absalom, you'll get about 60% of its value.
Okay.
If you want to go to the closer town, you'll get 50.
It's a week and a half to Absalom.
Yeah.
Okay, it's probably worth
60%
it.
at Absalom. Yeah. I say it's worth it because while we go there, we can let the society know what we've discovered, and
I agree. Report in would be good.
And maybe beg for some supplies.
Mm-hmm. But that still begs the question. So I still need a couple hundred gold. Can anybody loan that to me for a wand?
Well, for a wand of gravity bow.
No. A enlarged person. You know what? I'll just get with fewer charges. I can afford something with fewer charges.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if we're in Absalom, we can find one that has fewer charges.
Yeah.
But were you going to enlarge? Oh, is the enlarged person for Jaworski?
No, for me. Gravity,
so you can
gravity bow.
be...
Yeah, gravity bow plus enlarged person makes for really damaging shots.
Yep. You're going to be crushing me on the damage, but what's your attack bonus when you stack all that?
Plus 11, I think.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, when they're in point blank, yeah.
I give you your 200 back when I sell my Bardiche.
Yeah, I figured you would. Well, actually, hold on.
If I'm doing key...
What was the value of that Bardiche again?
It ended up being like 1807. First, that's 60%.
Yeah. And I think that's enough for you to get your plate mail, right? You want full plate.
Full plate is 1500, so yeah, I'll have enough money. Can I get full plate in this town?
Well, in Absalom, yeah. It's like one of the biggest cities.
Absalom, for sure you'll find full plate. You'll find damn near anything you if you want a midget centaur whore, you can find it.
Wow, that's pretty specific.
So...
Alright, buying my full plate and selling my masterwork breastplate. So I get 60% for that as well?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's 350 times 60%.
Okay. I'm willing to loan out my cash to get us equipped here.
But he wants 1,000% interest.
No, just after our next adventure, I'd like to get my ring of sustenance if we can, is all. But I say we get Jaworski a +1. Or actually, what's the cost of making his armor adamantine?
Adamantine full plate?
Yeah.
Oh, good lord.
Give me a second, I can tell you.
Yeah, I'll do it.
You know what? Forget about the enlarged person for me. It doesn't do me any good until I can spend another 4,000 on my bow and get it resizing.
That's right.
That's like 15,000 to the cost. 16,500.
Oh, yeah, that's not happening anytime soon.
Oh, excuse me.
However,
Just masterwork is only 150 more.
Well, I've got 1,900 gold, so I was going to say let's just make yours a +1 because that's another 1,000. That reduces your armor check penalty and makes it a +10 to your AC.
Yeah, I'm looking at adamantine armor or full plate, and it is 16,500.
So for 2650, So for an extra 1150, I can get it as a +1 armor.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if somebody will loan me 1150, actually, so let's call it an. What have I got? Let's call it an even 1,000, and somebody loan me 1,000, and I will have a +1 armor.
Well,
Yeah.
like I was saying, I was going to loan you that 1,000.
Okay, perfect.
Wow, somebody actually has 1,000 alone. I'm impressed.
I am the party banker. Haha.
Apparently.
Well, this is the one benefit of the kineticist not
Not
being
needing
able. Well,
weapons.
we need weapons. I'm only doing a single attack with a +9 attack bonus, or 2d6 +10, whereas Jaworski's or Lee is getting in 3 attacks at +11 for 2d6 +8. The Paizo devs were really overly cautious with the kineticist. But when we hit level 7, I'll suddenly be,
You'll go ape shit.
yep. 'Cause that's when I'm getting kinetic whip. So I'll be full attacking with that, but also getting in 5 attacks of opportunity with that around, with a 25-foot reach.
Okay, so once I get the resizing on my bow and the enlarged person gravity bow, I'll be doing. I could potentially do 3 shots around, +10 to hit, 3d6 +8 damage.
Well, enlarged
Each.
person enlarges your gear with you, as long as it's something you're holding.
Well, then Hero Lab is calculating this incorrectly.
Yeah, I was gonna say if
Okay,
you're holding
I
it,
am back.
it'll increase the size of your gear. Because that was the point of why we
Yeah,
kept
I
making
agree.
Kane a big motherfucker.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so did we go to town?
We did.
Okay, and what percentage are we getting back for our stuff?
60.
All right. So now that boosts my AC by 3 points. So that was a good deal.
Yeah. So I've loaned you a total of 1,200.
No, I gave you back the 200.
Oh, you did?
So I'm only counting 1,000.
Okay. Good to know. So I need to adjust my cash.
And actually, the flurry has a -2 per hit, so I'd only be +8.
Still,
But yeah, +8, 3 attacks at 3d6 +8. That's not bad for 4th level.
it's pretty. Yeah, it's really good.
But that's a lot of buffing put in place too, so I doubt that'll happen very often.
True. But still, 3 attacks at 1d8 plus, what, 8?
Yeah. Yeah, 1d8 +8 each normally.
Okay.
And that's if I spend a key point. Otherwise, it's only 2 attacks, but still.
Oh, okay. So it's 2 attacks normally.
Yeah.
Well, that's not too bad then. We're about on par there.
Mhm.
I still say that they need to make Amulets of Mighty Fist work for the Kineticist too.
Okay, what scrolls were you? You said like a scroll box or something? Case. What was
Well-
someone suggesting for me?
There's a ring called the Ring of Spell Storing. Basically, you store a scroll in the ring, and it acts as an additional spell known for you.
Oh, 50 grand. Okay, yeah.
Gonna be a little while.
I thought there was a cheaper version of that. Ring of Spell Storing. Minor? No. There's one that stores just a single. Oh, is it Spell Knowledge? Yeah. Ring of Spell Knowledge.
Oh, did I not move you guys off that map? Derp.
What's the price on that one?
The basic one is 1,500. So a Ring of Spell Knowledge 1 can hold can hold first level spells only. But you need a written, active, or cast version of the spell and to succeed a DC 20 spellcraft check to teach the spell to the ring. Thereafter, the arcane spellcaster may cast the spell as though you know the spell and it's on your class spell list. So you can store spells that aren't on your spell list this way as well. So, for instance, if you wanted to learn Gravity Bow,
Well, I wouldn't be able to learn it, but
no, spells that aren't on your class list are one level higher. So,
okay.
but you could learn some extra first level spells that way.
And then Kane, what spells were you saying that we should be picking up? Like remove disease and curse?
Yeah, anything that you wouldn't normally cast. Although I don't think you can afford the third level spells, but maybe you can. If we could get like a cure disease and a remove curse, cure blindness, remove deafness, a full restoration, the fourth level variety, that sort of thing. I don't think you can afford any of that, but eventually we'll want all that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of those spells you can get naturally just by leveling up.
Okay, so remove blindness and deafness.
That's a really good one to get, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Remove curse.
That's a third level, I think. And to be honest, you might want to make these party treasures so we can all throw in and split the pot for them.
Mm-hmm.
These. How about remove fear?
It's cheap. It's first level, so yeah, why not? It's like 50 gold.
Paralysis.
Oh yeah. Like remove paralysis, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, and a whisper box.
You said a restoration.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the fourth level one, not lesser.
Now, I've still got 1,100 to loan out if someone is close to getting a significant item.
Nope, I'm done.
Let's see what other equipment that I have and don't need. Nope, that's it.
So I'm assuming we head over to the society.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that would be my first, or one of the first things I want to do.
Yeah, I guess if you have 80 to spare.
I do.
Or if, like what Lee said, to put the amount and kind of split it up over time.
Well, I did buy that wand of lesser restoration. I think we're okay for right now.
Okay, so we have a wand of lesser restoration.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with 50 charges.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a wand of cure light wounds with 35.
I also have I can cast Restoration Lesser.
Well, having a wand is not a bad idea because sometimes you run into like hordes of undead and they just level drain you to shit. So, or stat drain you or whatever.
Okay.
And you're out of spells and blah blah blah.
And we've met a lot of undead on this campaign so far.
Mm-hmm. So, I think having a wand around is not a bad idea.
All right. I just bought 2,000 gold worth of scrolls,
Wow.
and I owe someone 80 gold.
Well, you guys should be set for scrolls for a while.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting you to have to pay for all those, James. I was expecting that to come out of party loot.
Well, I paid for it up front. If like people want to throw in stuff later on, that'd be
Okay.
great.
All right, so the next 400 of mine is going to you.
Yeah, agreed.
Agreed.
Dan says, I agree.
Yeah, that's the same thing. And I'll loan you the 800 for that. Or the 80 for that.
Yeah, because I needed 80 to push me over the top. I have a ninth of a gold piece.
All right, so you want to read off what scrolls you got so I can mark them in party loot?
Okay, I got one of each of the following. Remove blindness and deafness.
Scroll, remove blind deaf. Okay.
Remove curse, the divine version.
Uh-huh.
Remove disease. Remove fear. Remove paralysis. And a scroll of restoration.
I would honestly say sell back that remove fear. Because fear is not a permanent effect.
No, and it's probably the least useful one, but it's also the cheapest one that he got, probably.
Yeah, it was 25 gold.
Oh,
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, exactly. All right, how much was the blind death scroll?
375.
Okay, and the remove curse?
375.
Oh, remove blindness is 3rd level? Wow. Okay, disease was 375 also, I assume?
Yep.
Remove paralysis?
150.
Okay. And restoration was 750?
800.
800, okay. Yeah, the restoration is expensive. I'm not surprised by that.
I will get that as a free spell here.
Yeah, when you're 7th level,
Yeah.
which is going to be a while. So until then, it's nice to have it as a scroll,
Yep.
which I'm more than happy to pitch in for.
Okay, so I just found this thing called the Sting Chuck.
Hey, one sec, guys.
I completely want to make a character who's this is the only fucking weapon they use.
Which weapon?
It's called a Sting Chuck.
All right, I'm back.
Oh, yeah. I've seen that one. It's pretty nasty.
Okay, so we're all kitted out. Let's head back to the keep. All right, we're all kitted out, trained up, and
Society headquarters.
oh yeah, we need to report in.
Okay, so you get to the society, and the gentleman that sent you out on your first task ushers you into a back room. Matter of fact, the same back room as your first task.
Mm-hmm.
And then leaves. He informs you that he is going to fetch a higher up and comes back about 10 minutes later with said higher up.
Okay.
And the higher up welcomes you. We've heard that have some interesting companions.
That's one way of putting it. Yeah, we're wouldn't mind some advice on these guys and what to do with them. Honestly,
Are they a threat?
they don't seem to be. One of them appears to be the lich. Amazingly enough, appears to actively be good, and the other one appears to be more of a force of nature than good or evil. So, no, I wouldn't say they're harmful unless provoked, maybe. And the lich we beat already, so he's not that powerful.
Seems kind of senile, actually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're just saying something for a lich.
Do we know who they are?
Nope.
The Keeper of Truth and the Librarian.
That's the only names we have for him.
Well, we call the Keeper of Truth Bob.
At the mention of the keeper, give me a perception check. Everyone can make this check too.
Ooh.
Yay for my 10.
Jeff, you seen a squirrel outside the window?
No. There are no criticals on skill checks.
What
No one
was you
said
saying,
you critically
squirrel?
failed.
You can't critically fail at the skill check.
But you see a squirrel outside the window.
Join me, Nissel, as we chase down this evil squirrel.
I never said it was evil.
No,
It's kinda
Patterson, it's
tasty.
evil.
It actually looks kind of tasty.
It's a conspiracy from the Druids. They're spying on us.
All right, Dave, you and Lee notice the society member's reaction. His pupils dilate, and it's almost it's kind of a mixture of disbelief and almost fear. Not quite fear, though.
So
A lot of
you recognize his
disbelief,
name, at
though.
least. You recognize his name?
It's only spoken of in the oldest tomes in the society.
What do you know of him? Or it?
Yo, speaking tomes?
Ignore the orc.
Except Doc.
And the dwarf.
All that's written really is he was a noble.
Well, okay, that can be said for a lot of people. What's so special about him?
Hey, he's still here.
There is that. But I suspect he's not the only one that matches both those criteria.
I'm sure
There's
we could
not
talk to the
much.
king of the region.
There's not much as to who he was, other than a noble. There's some speak of a noble who lied to a god, and people think that is who the keeper is, and that he was left here to be able to only speak and tell the truths of the world as penance for his lies.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, he seems to have Alzheimer's.
No, he's not quite that crazy.
Well, most of his truth is blank. And a lot of it's missing. And so that's apparently where we're going. Where we're going next is to find some missing truth.
Yeah, but he's not
pages out of
that
a
shit
book.
crazy.
If that's the case, that's even more troubling than the society realized.
He said something about truth existing anymore sometimes, which seems like a really bizarre concept to me, but I'm not a scholar. I just hit things.
Generally, the truth can't disappear. So if his book is empty,
Well, there's still little bits of it left here and there. I saw some, but most of it's blank.
There is no certainty left.
even
Are you certain about that?
even if any of that book is blank,
No.
they're struggling. Because, I mean, this guy seems to know what the legends say about him, and we'll skip through the. He informs you guys that the legends of the Keeper say that his book is filled with all the truths of the world.
So the world's a big lie right now.
So you're telling me he knows that when I said I, only went outside for 2 minutes and I was actually out there for 3, he knows that.
He knows when you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake.
Yeah. All truth within the world should lie within that book.
Okay, this is making my head hurt. This was what was on the last page. He said this is where the truth ended. Drew out, and I draw out the symbol. Know what that is?
He looks at the symbol and points to the golden outline and tells you that's generally in the old text represents creation. The pentagram represents the Great Seal, but he looks completely dumbfounded on what the symbol inside the pentagram is.
Okay, so you don't know anything either. I guess that's what we're going to look for. Figure out what all this is about. So,
So James, give me a knowledge religion check.
oh, I bought that skill now. By the way.
Oh, well then you give me a knowledge religion check too, and anyone that has knowledge planes can give me a knowledge planes check.
Nope.
Ooh, fun times. 6 and 4.
I swiped the book on the gods and started reading it while I was at the library.
Okay. All right. So Lee,
Mm-hmm.
even with an 8, the Great Seal is generally spoken of in every basic religious text.
Okay.
And you know it is the place that spawned Asmodeus and his brother. Or the thing that did.
Oh, which means I know about Asmodeus now.
Well, you know of him. We're not sure how much you know of him.
Well, let's find out. Quite a lot.
I obviously the book you swiped was on Asmodeus.
Well, it did seem rather relevant. I told you I was going to study up on this.
You definitely studied up on it. Generally he is a lawful evil god. He does tend to adhere to the lawfulness more than the evilness.
Okay.
You know his domains.
Okay.
And you know his general history.
And I know that for Nissel to be worshipping him, that's very bad juju. All right, fair enough. And we lost Tyler.
Okay, I'm back.
All right.
Welcome back.
I know for Nissel to be worshipping.
Yeah, that's seriously bad juju. And worries me quite a lot. So I'm going to be talking to some people about that before we leave here. But let's continue this conversation. So the Great Seal, that's what for Asmodeus and his brother. And
Is it like the Great Pumpkin?
Okay, does
Yeah,
my
I've never
knowledge
seen that
plane
movie.
tell me anything?
Really?
Yeah, I've never seen it.
wow.
Not really any more than I just told Lee.
Okay.
Okay. Well, is what we're doing seeming like the right path? Any advice for us? Any financial help? Any equipment?
We could probably use some significant financial help if we're going to be tracking down
If we're
pages.
here in town, I'd like to do a performance check for a little extra cash.
Anybody extra you want to send to the keep? Extra researchers or guardsmen or whatever? If not, that's fine. I'm just,
He
finding out.
Oh, yeah. Also, I tendered and I've inducted both the librarian and the Keeper of Truths into the Pathfinder Society.
we're holding off on that.
Oh, yeah. You're gonna
Well,
put that
what?
one straight in his lap, aren't you?
We're holding off on that to figure out what it actually, if there's actually specific requirements to join the
Oh,
society.
I'm just informing the people here that it's a done deal.
He kind of looks at you and says that's to be determined.
Well, the alternative is we've also extended them guest rights, and as a dwarf, I would say that my people would be very offended if that were to be ignored.
Being extended guest rights and doesn't necessarily mean they have to join the society.
Well, the Keeper of Truth seems to have some sort of magical sentient hive mind that summons armies of undead to protect him. And if he's in the society, he possibly won't attack us on sight.
Well, if he didn't attack you on sight to begin with,
Oh, he did.
no.
Hive mind.
When the keeper, the hive mind did, but when the keeper himself seen you,
We were ready. But no, he didn't attack.
The hive mind's quite hostile, though. Anything to
It
Make
aggressively
it,
protects him. Let's put it that way.
Hmm.
So be careful. But in any case, if you have any assistance to offer us, now would be the time to tell us. But before we leave, I would also like to talk to you privately for a moment.
If I had more assistance that I could offer right now, I would, given what you found. Unfortunately, a sizable portion of society members are missing.
Missing? What? What do you mean?
They
missing?
went out to retrieve various knickknacks and have not come back.
That sounds bad.
Well, yeah, generally when society members disappear and we don't know where they've disappeared to, it's bad.
Do you need us to go look for them?
Not right now. Given what you have found, we need you to follow up on why the Keeper's book is empty.
Okay.
That seems to be the much more pressing matter.
I would tend to agree. I mean, it seems like a bad thing. I don't know much about that stuff at all, but, you know. It seems bad to have a blank book of truth.
At that point, the society representative dismisses everyone but Kane.
Alright, while he's doing that, I'm gonna go around town, and since I'm a faith healer, I can use healing as a profession.
That means I have to figure out. We'll deal with that here in a little bit.
Okay.
All right, so mainly I just want some advice from the guildmaster here. What to do about Nissel and the worship of Asmodeus. I lay it all out and say she seems like a good person, but...
He.
Oh, I thought you were playing a female again. Okay, so he seems like a good person, but it's worrisome. I'm not sure what's going on or how much I can trust him. What would you suggest? Everything I've seen from him so far seems like he is a good person. So I don't know what to think.
Give me 1 second. It seems like it seems like he's a bit of a walking paradox.
Yes, it does. Yes, he does.
However, now how much of Nissel do you reveal to this guy?
What I know, which isn't that much, to be honest.
Okay, so you do reveal the fact that Asmodeus chose Nissel, not the other way around.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, as far that's what he's told me. Yes.
Yeah. Well.
And it seemed like the truth when it didn't seem like a lie.
So does the Pathfinder Society guy praise the heavens to have received proof that a god exists?
You don't know. You guys all left the room.
No, I'm just asking out of character because it would be very amusing.
Well, he doesn't really react, honestly.
Now, he's probably as confused by this as I am. So
Things are dire if Asmodeus is directly intervening in mortals' lives like this.
and that did seem like a pretty direct intervention. I'll agree.
However, it also says something for the power of the individual if Asmodeus personally chose him. Given the domains of Asmodeus himself, I don't think you really should worry too much about betrayal.
Betrayal doesn't necessarily seem like Asmodeus' thing unless you can twist your words. I agree.
So I would say vigilant, but as far as fearing unwarranted fear, if I would judge the person on his oh shit, what's the word I'm looking for, guys?
Actions.
Actions.
Actions. I'm looking for a synonym to actions.
Deeds.
Fancier. God damn
Well,
it.
I get the idea.
Yeah. Oh,
Fair enough. That's what I've been doing. I just wanted to figure out if you had any better advice, and also to report that to the Pathfinder Society in general, because that seems like something that goes against our general rules. But I don't know.
if you were committing evil acts, I would agree. The fact that his power comes from Asmodeus, and he is still able to heal,
Mm-hmm.
speaks loads about him himself.
Fair enough.
So I don't. At this point, there's no reason to expel him from the society. He hasn't violated our tenets. Is there anything else that
Nope.
you were concerned with?
That was my main concern.
Okay.
I wanted to at least do my duty and report what I knew.
Okay. With that, he escorts you out back to your party.
All right.
And do you guys want to make one more perception check for me? All right. Everyone notices the common room of the society does seem a little sparse as far as members go. Conjugating there.
Wait, even me?
Everyone.
Spooky.
So it's pretty obvious, in other words.
Yeah, I mean, especially after you were told that there's missing members.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay. Well, let's head out then. Cue travel music.
Now,
Head back to the keep.
let's see.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that's right. I gotta move the map while we go. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. All right.
You need to draw dotted lines with the little plane.
Oh, that's true. Forgot about that.
Okay.
Not the most direct of routes, but hey. Oh God.
So
What game's that from?
it says Overland Travel Music by Soviet Gondor. So you guys have some travel music.
Okay, Tyler, do I get anything from that heal check?
Oh, okay, yeah. Let's...
Where is Absalom?
It's on the island in the inner sea south of your keep.
See where I'm pinging?
Yeah. All right.
Alright, what was your... How many ranks and profession do you have?
He's doing a heal check.
Actual ranks. I have 4 trained ranks, and then I have a whole bunch of stuff that gives me bonuses to it.
What's the total? Let's see.
My total was a 16 for my roll.
Not for your roll. What are your total ranks?
Plus 10.
Okay. Roll again.
Right, that was a perception. There's my healing roll.
Okay, so... handy dandy calculator.
Okay, there's our route.
You make 6 gold.
Where's our route?
You don't see it on the map?
Man, the sick must be poor.
Well, the sick are generally poor. Alright, so you guys arrive back at the keep safely. Any last things you want to do while you're here?
Nope, I'm ready to go.
I'm ready to go.
I polish my mace.
I polish my armor.
It sounds vaguely sexual somehow. Polishing your mace, I don't know. Okay, we're ready to go. We hop on the pedestal, throw the bone at it.
Who wants to be the first to go?
I nominate Jadorsky.
Hold
Alright.
on.
I go first.
I'm probably actually a little bit tough. I have less AC, but I have a lot of DR.
Unless you want me to go in invisibly and scout first.
If I lower my effective HP to 45, I'll have 4 DR, and I have a good stealth check.
All I see
Not
is a
quite as
black.
good as yours, but a plus 12 is pretty good. What do y'all think?
Plus 12 stealth, better than mine.
I also have a natural climb, so I can like walk on walls and stuff.
Corey's not feeling well today.
So you're really not going with us?
He'll catch up.
Oh, alright, fair enough.
Alright, can you guys see that?
Can't see anything but blackness.
I see only darkness.
That's all I ever see.
I'm staring into my own soul. Let's let Jaworski go first, and I'll follow up behind him.
Now are you able to see, Lee?
Yep.
Okay. I kind of assumed that you guys would be able to see here.
I still can't.
I know I'm working my way there.
Okay.
We're in a menagerie. Wow, and there's a hydra in it, and a kangaroo.
Spider.
And a butcher.
What?
Alright, so the portal drops you.
Oh, there we are.
The portal drops you in this giant ass room. Where is your scene? Okay, yeah, so you can see everything there.
And an instant human. Okay.
Sorry, I had to put that. That is actually a. Let me see which one that is.
A pretty woman with coffee.
That is actually a very tall, muscular woman.
With coffee.
So, okay. Upon your arrival here, you all notice a very large stone tablet. And as you guys can see, that's what it says.
Surrender your arm unto me, and you will be freed.
I did that once before, and I don't like it.
Where is this? Where is this tablet? Just laying on the floor.
Kind of propped up. Kind of looks. You know those gravestones that kind of have that slant to them?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of looks like that.
Written in common?
You're not sure. All you know is you can read it.
That's a little odd. Okay.
All of the creatures that you see that are completely ununiformed in art style
Mm-hmm.
are statues.
How big are they? As big? I mean, like large size. It looks like most of them are.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I look up in the air and I say, "Who's me?"
None of them respond.
Any of them missing an arm?
No, they all have their arms. I will go through and tell you some of these aren't very well representative of what they are.
Okay. Anybody got an extra dagger?
Okay, so we'll start there and we will go down.
Start where?
In the very top
Oh,
left
all
corner.
right. Okay.
So the first one is an angel. Go figure. It looks. The second one you properly deduced is a butcher.
Mm-hmm.
Third one is a crocodile.
Huh.
Anyone want to guess what the fourth one is?
Demon?
Fourth one is a demon. Fifth one is an earth elemental.
Earth elemental. Okay. I don't know what this one is.
Number 6.
It's the Little Shop of Horrors thing.
Feed me, Seymour!
You're pretty damn close. It's a giant Venus flytrap with its mouth open.
That's pretty much what the Little Shop of Horror things was, actually.
Yeah. Take a guess on 7.
Wraith or a ghost of some sort?
Genie.
Genie, okay.
You properly figured out the Hydra.
Hydra, yeah, neat.
The one after the Hydra, which is here. It looks like a human knight. If you go over to it, you'll see an engraving that says the inevitable Marith.
Marith or Merilith?
Marith. I'm sorry, Marith.
Can you spell it?
Marut.
Marut, okay. Alright.
That is not actually a spider. That was the closest thing I could find in the free library, though, to what it actually is.
Which is?
A Joragumo. I
Should be a
can't
spider.
pronounce it, but that's how it's spelled.
Yeah, that's how you pronounce it, it sounds like.
It's a woman, or the top half is a woman's body with the bottom half of a spider.
Oh, a Drider, okay.
I bet you can't figure that one out.
Kangaroo.
God damn it, you're good.
Lich, I'm guessing, or a Death Knight of some sort.
Uh,
Skeleton.
Yep, after that is a lich. Going back up to the top right corner, I believe that's the top right. Yep, is a mermaid.
Mermaid, okay.
Under the mermaid, the instant human is a Norn.
Norn. What's a Norn?
You haven't played Guild Wars 2, have you?
Yeah, okay, so that kind of Norn. Alright, so large
Yes. Fifth,
woman. Ooze?
anyone? Yep, that's an ooze. And the last one? Guess?
Jester or a wizard of some sort?
It's
Or a
pixie.
scarecrow? Pixie, okay. Giant pixie, apparently. So
Yes.
it's hard to tell from a human. Or an elf.
Yeah, the pointy ears and the much more wiry frame kind of are give you an idea that it's a pixie, along with the plaque on it. By the way, all of that is what each one is inscribed on a plaque, and that is empty. I'm savoring my can of Surge.
Okay, so anybody got an extra dagger or something? Some kind of weapon that they don't mind losing?
I don't actually have a dagger. I can launch a bolt of.
Nope, has to be an
Earth
actual arm. Like arms and armor. So a shuriken, dagger. Nobody has anything portable? Or anything that they might lose?
Crossbow bolts.
Well, I've got arrows, so. But I do have a limited supply. And I'll be using them probably more than you, so yeah, crossbow bolt will be good. Go ahead and put that on the tablet.
Okay, I do so.
Nothing happens, I assume.
No, the crossbow bolt just kind of sits on the tablet and falls off because
Okay.
it's sloped.
Alright, so go up to the angel. look closely at it. Is there any indentations? Any writing besides angel? And is it animate? What's it made of? That sort of thing.
Make a perception check. Okay, so you do notice through the freaking shadows between her legs, there is a hole there.
Well, that's perverse. You've been waiting all week to say that one, haven't you, Tyler? Well, I could do the obvious, but no, I won't.
Enter the angel's hole.
Hey, Nisso, you got a mace? No, never mind.
I really like my mace.
Okay, so there's like really where one would expect a hole to be. Is that where you're talking about, Tyler?
Yes.
Wow, that's rather graphic. Okay.
Where her vagina should be, there is a hole.
Let me guess, arm size.
Roughly.
Have that?
What, Dave?
Do all women have that?
Probably not this big.
I'm looking down all the statues. Do all these statues have that same hole? Someplace. Huh?
No.
Do any of the others have holes like that?
I do not believe so.
So, the question is, which one of us is going to fist an angel?
Well, hang on. The angel has a
Trying not
hole.
to go there, but okay.
I
The
say the
butcher,
guy.
the butcher has an outstretched hand. The crocodile mouth is open.
Okay. So there's basically some place to put an arm on every one of them, is what you're saying.
Yeah, the demon. The only place to put your arm on the demon though is up its ass.
Of course, I was expecting that. Okay. All right, grab an arrow and shove it up her crotch.
Who is doing said arrow shoving up said crotch?
Well, I did say I.
All right.
Not point first, though. Just in case. And not hard, just slowly. See what happens.
Gentle.
I'm really trying not to go the sexual path here, but you're making this difficult.
Oh no, it was very much meant to be sexual in nature. Does a 23 hit you, Lee?
Yeah, especially when I'm not expecting it.
So, make a reflex save.
Okay. I gotta see if my cloak is an archer. Did I cloak? Nope, I never added the cloak. All right, so +1 to this, so that would be +8.
What cloak? You gave me the cloak.
Thank you, I did. All right, so +7, so only 16.
I do believe that is good enough on that, so. Yeah. Damn it. Take 4 damage. As her sword grazes you as you jump out of the way.
Well, that was unfriendly.
You just wanted to show her a good time, right?
Well, no, not necessarily. So what happens? How did I take damage?
She swung her sword at you.
So she animated. All right.
and her sword is back in its original position.
So apparently she doesn't like arrows up her crotch. Can't imagine why. YOLO. Stick my arm up there.
The sword comes down, and you feel a breeze across your back.
Okay. Did it actually do damage?
Does a 12 hit you?
12? No. Okay. So that was a hit roll.
Yeah.
So she doesn't
That's pretty
she doesn't like an arm up her crotch either. Go figure.
Yeah, she doesn't seem to be a fan of being fisted.
Okay, well that's enough of that for now. Let's investigate the other parts of this room. See if there's any exits.
I'm gonna do a knowledge planes check.
20?
Yeah. On planes.
Without being able to see more of where you are, you don't get much on it.
All right, what is this, Tyler?
It is a door.
Is it locked?
It is very much locked.
Surrender your arm unto me and you will be freed. Can I pick it?
Roll. See if you can hit the door.
Let's see. What is my disable these days?
Oh, pick it. I thought you said kick it. No, you cannot pick it.
Okay. That's unfortunate. That was a good roll.
Yes, it was.
All right. So apparently something wants an arm.
Didn't you say that tonight had something else written on him?
What?
The knight.
His name.
Oh, just his name?
Which was?
He didn't have anything.
The inevitable Marut.
Marut, okay. Inevitable. Do I recognize that name, knowledge, religion, at all?
No.
Okay. Okay, well, it looks like each one of us gets a row and we start sticking arms in places and seeing what happens. One of these has got to be the right statue.
Okay.
I guess I'll take the top row.
Bottom. Okay, I'll fist the demon.
Okay. So
Ooh.
you fist the demon. Give me a second. Gotta find the demon.
He clenches really hard and he pops your arm off.
Okay. So, you stick your arm up its ass.
Ew.
And automatically becomes stuck.
Oh
As
my.
the demon animates, it starts to fly up to the ceiling.
Oh.
And it's flying around with you, with your arm in its ass.
Okay.
So, for shits and giggles, we're going to drop into initiative order.
Lovely.
No, that's not my initiative. The fuck is my... There it is. Let me clear everything.
That was Jeff flying around, right?
What?
Is that
No.
No, that's Nissel.
Nissel? Okay.
Okay, so go ahead and roll initiative.
Yeah.
This will just be nice to help us track who's doing what to what statue right now, too.
Nissel, his name is not visible to us, by the way.
Are any names visible to you?
Mine is, and Jadorsky's is.
Same to me.
Jeff hasn't gone yet, or put his name up yet.
Oh, Nissel's name isn't visible on the
Turn
order?
now. That's correct.
That's interesting. That might just be a bug.
That's a checkbox in the character sheet
Is it?
that you have to do, yeah. Should have nameplate visible anyway. And visible to other players on the last tab.
Oh, hang on. I got the wrong token there.
There we
Better?
go. Yep. Jeff, are you gone? You're muted if you're here.
I have not seen. He is muted.
Yeah. Looks like we might have lost Jeff. Well, we only got 8 minutes left anyway, so this might be a good stopping point.
Well, I am going to do one thing real quick. That way, I don't have to remember to do this next week.
Mm-hmm.
The demon shits out Nissel. And Nissel takes 10 damage from falling. And the demon lands back on its perch and assumes its original position, ready to be fisted again.
His arm isn't brown, is it?
No.
Okay, that's good.
The demon seems to have just gone through an enema.
Neat.
And with that, we'll call it a night.
Okay. I can't see Nissel's health bar, by the way. Or anyone else's, for that matter.
Bar 1. You can see your own, right?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
can see Kane's and mine.
Now I can see Nissel's.
It's only a quarter of my hit points.
Oh. You guys are gonna love some of the other traps and puzzles later.
I suspect not. Love may be the wrong word there.
As players, you will love and appreciate them.
Maybe after we're dead.
As characters, probably not so much.
All right, well, looks like we're done for tonight. Looks like we lost Jeff, and
I'm here. I'm just gonna
Oh. Okay.
you're
crash.
back.
Oh. Okay. Well, like I said in my forum post, I'm up all fucking night, so we play until you guys want to say we're done.
Yeah, I'm ready to roll. It's pretty late my time.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to tell you guys next week is going to be an interesting week to be DMing.
Why is that?
I am back at work,
Oh.
and I work Friday. If I remember right, I work Friday, so
Okay.
I don't know if I'll be on half-hour rotations or 15-minute rotations at this point.
Well, it might be time for a night change. Or for a gaming night. We'll see. We'll see how it goes next Friday.
Yeah, we'll look at it. I mean, we do a lot of bullshitting during the session anyway.
Yeah.
So it might not interfere nearly as bad.
Yeah, we'll see.
So.
Later.
All right. See you later, guys. See you next week.
All right. Yep. Have a good night, guys.
You
Good
too.
night.